York Jets taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And going back,
the Jets defense ready to try and make amends for that opening week loss. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And this whole unit was not at their best in the loss last week. Too many missed opportunities. That was harped on by this coaching staff to us all week long. And they'll need to rebound here because they certainly don't want to start a season 0-2.
A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard.
And he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Second down, Pollard again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
and that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
To the sideline and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
42 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Well, a good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Back out comes the Jets defense. They're already down here early as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. A beautiful fake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
The Jets back out here on defense. They'll try to put together a stop as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
Here's Pollard again. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made up at the 48-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott on the left side. Gallup's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, the offense can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Throwing, Prescott.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, Prescott over the middle, complete. That's Lewis. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Now here's Pollard. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Pollard one more time.
And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Pollard.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A 24-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points.
Back out comes the Jets defense. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins with a first down.
First down, Prescott. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He'll buy some time right, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
The Jets back out here on defense. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an There he goes, right side.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 17-3.
Out comes the Jets defense. And they're getting into must-stop territory. Down a couple of scores here in the 4th as this next drive gets underway.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that...
The Jets back out here on defense. They'll start by looking at a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So now Rodgers with a new team, but in a spot he's been before.
Down on the scoreboard, 2:15 remaining. How costly of an interception will that be? It's time to find out. 1st and 10.
Back out comes the Jets defense. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now, during that run, an injury here, we've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
The Jets back out here on defense.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Dallas, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jets,
Never leave the house without the bag. Where my at? Take an L, try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up.